Pô, que música chata, velho.
Merde.
Tava correndo agora, aí descobriu que levou o
We
tiro.
need to get her back to the bookshop.
Manon! Stay where you are. Go with my sister. Here. Take this. Burn this.
Morreu? Bora.
Da hat wohl jemand keine Munition, verdammt! Das Amerikaner...
Bora. Agora entendi. Bora.
Kommando!
Mama was always so worried about me. And she's the one who gets shot. Fucking Nazis.
Fucking Nazis!
Not so fast.
I was just coming to find you.
Shut up.
Can I have a gun?
Fala pra ela aí. Cala a boca, porra.
I guess not.
You first.
Lads, what's going on? Are we under attack?
It's
Tá da minha frente, porra.
the list is inside.
Ui, carai.
That belonged to our brother. He'd approve of what you're about to do.
E aí? Corre, nego, velho. Sim. Não.
Now comes the hard part. We have to escape.
said on the radio reinforcements were on their way. I imagine they are already outside.
Juliet,
Don't do it.
Tu sais, Louis, there are things and people I'm willing to sacrifice myself for.
Hier drüben! Das geht entgegen! Amerikanisches
Quem mata tá aqui, meu irmão. Uma munição aqui. Aqui não tem muita coisa não pra procurar. Olha só. Nunca sei a coisa ali.
Muller's here. This is bad. Muller's here. This is bad. We are trapped.
Not quite. As far as they know, you're still a Vichy collaborateur, and I'm just a loyal file clerk. I don't suppose you want to go out there?
What? No.
Okay. I'll distract them while you escape. Then I'll meet you back at the bookshop.
Juliet. Bonne chance.
Bonne chance to both of you.
Boring, boring.
Well, this is quite unfortunate.
I can explain.
I sent you ahead to make sure the resistance was dealt with. And instead, I come into this mess.
Tá me olhando demais.
And now, the list that we have spent months compiling is destroyed.
Sir, we took every precaution. The list was protected by our best troops. The patrols were doubled.
You
Speak
Think forward,
with
think forward.
confidence of a much smarter man, and it hurts my ears. However, I do believe that your incompetence is only a part of this story.
Where is Juliet?
Where?
So, Monsieur Metz, you want to make a deal?
Who are you writing to?
My mom's a school teacher. She asked me to write a letter to her second grade class.
About what? What it's like being the shortest person in the army?
Oh,
Farm on that last run.
ninguém atira não, é?
The old man sure knows how to keep us in. We need to hurry.
É o
Julia's
quê,
probably
rapaz?
halfway to Berlin already.
Well, hopefully these boys can help us out.
Let's go borrow
Lieutenant, would you mind passing me the pointer? Merci. If the Germans follow protocol, and believe me, that is something the Germans always do, Juliette has been placed on board the Black Forest Express. They're going to take her to Gestapo headquarters in Berlin, where she will be interrogated by experts. This is a one-way trip, I'm afraid. The train leaves at precisely 0800 every morning, speeding towards Berlin at 120 kilometers per hour.
Oh, this feels like the world's worst math problem.
Which means that in 6 hours, this train of yours should be right about here. Which is not far from a weapons factory our group is bombing.
Can we get a ride?
Please.
Look, today's mission is not a milk run, son. In fact, it's the most dangerous one we've ever been assigned. The Luftwaffe, they'll have their best squadron right here on the perimeter. We get through there, hell, it's Flag City for miles. We lost over 100 planes the last time we were in the area.
And now, why not delay your repairs? Sit this one out.
Because we're all in this together, Pierre.
Louis.
On top of everything else, it now appears you need to find a way to catch a speeding train.
Oh, can you get us close to here? Fort Smearton. Looks like they have a motor pool where we could liberate a vehicle.
This is all about saving someone? A resistance fighter?
Yes, sir.
All right. It'll be a wild ride, but we'll get you there.
So, the plan is to go on what appears to be a fatal bombing run, filled with enemy fighters and flak. But if you somehow survive, then you jump out of the plane.
Seems about right. And Louis, you're coming with us.
O plano é esse, meu filho.
Bloody hell!
Everybody keep their wits now.
Louis, you can't be serious.
Oh, but I am.
Oh, you wanker!
I want the plane to Switzerland.
Oh, brilliant plan! I can't walk. Are you going to carry him? Oh! Oh!
Good thing you had time to stop in here before the plane takes off. Sarge is making sure Ollie is getting the best care possible. Although, medics often make the worst patients. The Colonel says he'll make a full recovery. I hear Louis will live too. Good thing for him, you only shot him in the leg. In the right hand, this simple combat knife is every bit as deadly as a machine gun. A knife is always lethal when thrown at enemies. If your knife ever gets stuck on the ceiling, you can always shoot your weapon to dislodge it. And, with a little practice, the knife can be twirled and tossed between hands. Sometimes you just need a shotgun and nothing else will do. At close range, this weapon has no peer. Perfect for clearing corridors and bunkers. You have to pump the shotgun after every shot. Try doing it with one hand by making a brisk up and down motion. With some practice, you'll be able to pump your shotgun with one hand while throwing a grenade with the other. Germans will run in fear and speak your name in whispers. This special weapon is unloaded from Colonel Ebbets. Apparently it's a family heirloom. He calls it Uncle Nate's Rough Rider. I call it an exquisite Nazi killing machine. It can be fired entirely one-handed, with only minimal impact accuracy. And it's the only rifle in your arsenal that can be reloaded entirely one-handed. While slightly less lethal than a bolt-action rifle, it's deadlier than any semi-automatic. The Rough Rider is best for mid to long-range combat, and it can be slam-fired by holding it two-handed while keeping the trigger squeezed. Just remember to cock the lever after every shot. The Gewehr 43, an impressive weapon. This is a K98K with a sniper scope. It has the same extreme lethality as a regular K98K, but with handy optics that let you see those pesky bad guys who are far away. There's a little something special built into this live fire exercise.
Lieutenant, pick up the dynamite when you're ready to begin. The clock will start running. Blow up the logistics office and eliminate all enemies. But watch out for the
Lieutenant,
Good thing you had time to stop in here before the plane takes off. Sarge is making sure Ollie is getting the best care possible. Although, medics often make the worst patients. The Colonel says he'll make a full recovery. I hear Louis will live too. Good thing for him, you only shot him in the leg. Ah, your trusty sidearm. The semi-automatic 1911 A1 pistol. Reliable and accurate. It's quite useful at mid to long ranges with both hands, and mid to short ranges with one hand. The magazine holds 7 bullets. Always keep it loaded. The Germans love their minefields. Use the mine detector to highlight the training mines buried in the dirt. If the red light on a wall activates, it means you accidentally went boom. Fort Schmierzen is a central hub for many of the German units along the Siegfried line. If you find yourself in a firefight, you can use one of these supply carts as personal cover. This special weapon is on loan from... Find the target from the reconnaissance photo. While the Chatsworth girls... Now, keep following the target until the plane is directly overhead. Voila! The bombs drop automatically. Oops, you missed the target. Give it another try. Good luck, Lieutenant.
We're closing in on the factory. Enemy fighters are out there. Everyone look sharp. Lieutenant, the guys up front could use your help. Luftwaffe spotted. Fighters headed our way.
Cara, não é tão fácil como parece, não. É melhor. Como é que eu saio daqui?
Factory sighted. That's our target. Keep it in the crossing, 3, 2, 1. Bombs away! Thank you, Lieutenant. You really saved our bacon. All right. Captain Riley says we're over
Bora, boi. Me tira daqui.
Well, hello, Lieutenant.
Faca do cara, pô.
Enemy spotted!
Vorsichtig! Der Gegner ist gut auf!
Over here!
Gib mir Deckung!
Lieutenant, why don't you see if you can find some nice, clean German uniforms for us? I'll cover the door.
Outstanding!
Well, this almost fits. I hear a convoy. All right, this is our chance. I know you're not much of a conversationalist, but try to keep the driver occupied while I swing around the back. Wait for the signal.
Regular delivery for Fortschmerzen, supplies, paperwork, and a replacement garrison from Berlin. Let's be quick about it. Schnell! Is something the matter? I said schnell! I'm on a schedule and I am never late. Schweinhund! I don't know who you think you are, but... Granada!
Como é que atira naquela arma? Opa!
Ziel in Reichweite!
Vorsicht vor der Kugelspritze!
Que não tá não.
Well, shit. The Third Reich sure loves its paper. Yeah, Ollie wrote some German phrases for me. We have the papers. We have the papers. We have the papers. Okay, let's try this.
Visão.
We have the papers.
Down the hall. Commandant's office.
Finally. You're late. Hurry up. Bring them to me.
Knock his lights out. Search his desk.
Finally. You're late. Hurry up. Bring them to me.
knock his lights out. Search his desk for the track diagram. It should have the number for the branch line. All right, outstanding. We're gonna have to improvise here, Lieutenant. Write the number on your hand. Great. Now, if you'll reroute Juliet's train, I'll hide our friend, the Commandant.
Worried about the Allies getting a foothold. There's so many places for them to break through. Miles and miles of beach. I tell you, their landing craft may be the one single thing that wins them this war.
And they call it the Higgins boat, no?
Exactly. We would be drinking fine German beer in a London pub right now if we had landing craft during the Blitz. Goering thought he could do it all with planes. What a fool. Now the Allies are building the largest invasion force in history, and all we can do is wait.
It makes sense for them to land at Calais. I think we can hold them there.
I'm not so sure. Wherever they choose to invade, we have to stop them on the beach. If we don't, we lose the war. I'm worried about the Allies getting a foothold. There's so many places for them to break through. Miles and miles of beach. I tell you, their landing craft may be the one single thing that wins them this war.
And they call it the Higgins boat, no?
Exactly. We would be drinking fine German beer in a London pub right now if we had landing craft during the Blitz. Goering thought he could do it all with planes. Now the Allies are building the largest invasion force in history. All we can do is wait.
It makes sense for them to land at Calais. I think we can hold them there.
I'm not so sure. Wherever they choose to invade, we have to stop them on the beach.
Olha o código dessa porra.
If we don't,
Então 57.
I'm worried about the Allies getting a foothold. There's so many places for them to break through. Miles and miles of beach. I tell you, their landing craft may be the one single thing that wins them this war.
We've been having trouble with that panel. You really need to mash the button.
Exactly. We would be drinking fine German beer in a London pub right now if we had landing craft during the Blitz. Goering thought he could do it all with planes.
Sorry to interrupt.
Now the Allies are building the largest invasion
Lieutenant.
force in history.
Yes,
É nóis, porra.
Teamwork. All right, Lieutenant, you take out the fort's artillery while I find us a ride out.
Marcha, meu filho.
I know this isn't your first rodeo, but please be careful.
A Juliette foi cara, essa Juliette aí, viu? Invasão da base nazista. Oi, vidinho. Ui.
Das arme Schwein hat einen Notfallkasten geklaut! Tötet die Ratte!
Poxa da porra. Pensando no que é manifatura. Aqui tô sem arma.
Nicht gekommen sein.
someone's having a bad day. I think I found our ride, Lieutenant. Let's get down to the motor pool.
Não, a gente vai sair fora sem moto. Qual é, pai?
We're going to cut straight through the forest to catch up with Juliet's train. We're going to take a few shortcuts to shake the Germans off our tail. Checkpoint. This should be fun. I'm not gonna stop. We have a train to catch! Trucks at our 10 o'clock. Take them out.
A célula era, meu filho. Tô no comando.
Another checkpoint. Hey, what's the lights, Fritz? Watch out! We got enemies on all sides! Lieutenant, we should catch up to the train in a few minutes. I've done some crazy stuff in my time, but I think this takes the cake. Let's get you into position. Down up ahead. Hope everyone's in bed. We've got company. Enemy motorcycles inbound. Take them out, Lieutenant. We're gonna cut through the fuel depot. They'd be crazy to shoot at us. Uh-oh, a tank! This is going to be close!
Olá!
Nice shooting. Juliet's train should be just up ahead. Enemy at 7 o'clock! Save your ammo and send them on a little trip instead! I can see the train up ahead.
Acelera, meu filho, acelera, meu filho.
We gotta maintain cover. Don't shoot anything. Where's Julia? We gotta hurry. We're running out of real estate here. Hold on, Lieutenant.
Bora, bora, não pode atirar no trem. Eita,
The engineer and firemen are probably conscripted civilians.
Instead of shooting them, why don't you gently encourage them to exit the train? This is gonna be close! There's a tunnel up ahead! We've got to get you aboard! This is it, Lieutenant! Grab onto the ladder and climb aboard!
I don't know why we rerouted, but now we are 2 hours late.